Everyone, welcome to another episode, Star Trek The Next Generation, the official magazine series. I can't believe we're on issue number 17 already, and look who's on the front cover. You're thinking, wait a minute, I thought this was Star Trek The Next Generation. What is Spock doing on the front cover? Well, if you haven't watched the series, then yeah, that would be weird, but he was in the show. Yeah, Unification. Amazing. Anyway, I'm a huge Spock fan. See if I could I have this right next to me. This is a coincidence. I'm doing this. Look, I don't want to spill my coffee. Can you see it? My Spock coffee mug? Oh my goodness. Let me put this out of the way so I don't knock it over. Alright, folks. In this one we have Marina Sirtis, Betazoid Secrets. Leonard Nimoy Speaks. Yeah, like I said, Unification. He was in this. What an exciting time to be a Star Trek fan was during Next Generation. This is the 5th season cast portrait pinup, which I don't know if it's in here. It might be. Alright, I'm going to do my best here. And you can pause anytime. I know I say it every time, but this is for the newcomers that have not watched the other videos. I go pretty quickly. I say that, then I look at the videos, and I don't go very quickly. But you can pause anytime. I'll get my hand out of the way. You can pause if you want to look at it a little longer. This came out in 1991. Yep. Oop. Dropped it. Oh, Cupid. Yes, I'm going to say it. I like that episode. I say it a lot. But they had a lot of great episodes. But that was a fun one. Yep. Like I say, you can pause anytime. I'm going to go through this. Yep, I'm just rewatching these again. I watch them not once a year, you know. I own them on DVD, but I do watch them like every episode once a year. No, of course not. But I do watch a few episodes every year, to be honest. Yeah, there's gonna be a glare today in there. I'm still working on the lighting. Right now I'm using natural lighting because every lighting in this house doesn't really work. But guess what? I am moving to a new place with more windows and things, so maybe it'll work out better. We'll see. I'll let you know when those air, or maybe you'll notice a difference. I don't know. Here we go. Leonard Nimoy, Spock of the Next Generation. This is from Undiscovered Country. I think this is too. Yep, the last movie. Well, the last movie they were all together, because technically he did Generations, and he did right before Generations. Not right before, but he did this Unification. So during this timeline, which I think I talked about this before, where there was a comic book. I wish I had it with me. You know what? I want to pause. Alright, hold on. Here I go. Alright, with the magic of editing, you probably didn't know I was gone. But I was. I was looking for this. What I was trying to say is, in this Next Generation's timeline, that's Dr. McCoy and Spock are alive. And we do find out later Scotty's alive, you know, because he was stuck in some sort of transporter thingamajigger. But that's not the point. At this time, these two are alive, and they help out in this storyline. I got this at my comic book store. Back home, I used to live in Columbus, Ohio. This store's in Hilliard, Ohio. So if you're ever in Hilliard, Ohio, for some reason, check out Pack Rat Comics. Great place, great place. But that's not the point either. But just in case you want to read the back here, I thought I'd put that in there. But this is a great, it's pretty, look, it's the whole story. You can buy it separately. You know, but this is all of them all together. But here's all the issues separately. DC brought them out. And oh my gosh, what a great storyline. Loved it. Anyway, but let's get back to what we're here for. But I just thought I'd throw it out there, that there's some cool stories out there floating around. But anyway, Leonard Nimoy. If I had to pick one, someone said you had to pick a favorite Star Trek character. Of all the Star Trek characters out there in the world, I think he would win. I think I'm a huge Spock fan. Love him. Drumhead. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is a really, I know I say it a lot, this is a really good episode, but it really is. I remember this one. They're hitting their stride here. This is season 5, I think? Or is this 4? I can't remember. Like I said, I'm not an expert. But this is a really good episode. Am I in, yep. I'm gonna do a quick edit here. Alright. If there was a glitch or anything, I was doing a quick edit, trying to fix this camera here. But I think we're back on track after all that. It was because I left and got that comic book. I bumped some things. But yeah, there's that glare again. Half-Life. I actually don't remember. Oh yeah, yep. The guy from MASH, David. What's his name? David Ogden Steers. Yeah, I remember this episode. Just takes me a couple seconds sometimes to. Yeah, that was a good episode too. We're hitting our stride here. Cliff Bull. I guess is he a writer? Despite the shocking, I don't know. I think he was a writer, but don't quote me on that because I didn't read this right this second. I read these years ago when I had them. I mean, this was, like I said, 1991. I was in high school, for crying out loud. I was a sophomore in high school. I was working McDonald's. I was using my McDonald's money to buy these things. And I think I bought them, to be honest with you, I think I bought them at a Walden Books in a mall. There's a mall called Westland Mall. But, yeah, I think that's where I bought them. Not all of them. There's other places to buy books, obviously. But that was one of the main places, because that's where I went to see movies. Movies are very important to me. There it is. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Having trouble gripping the page here. There we go. Looking good here. A little glare on this. Just in case you want to pause it. I'm trying to hold it down. Yeah, she came back for a lot of times. I wonder if she regrets leaving. I'm sure she does. I mean, because the show's still strong today, and they just did, I guess, according to people online telling me, Picard Season 3 is basically just Next Generation. It's just, a Next Generation movie, technically. Just an 8-hour movie. So, but, you can't go back. But I really like. I don't know if you saw my other videos, but I'm a huge Tasha Yar fan. I loved her in season 1 when she left. Well, I didn't know she left back then. Her character passed away, got killed. And he was like, "What the heck?" Then she came back for I think it's called Yesterday's Enterprise or something like that. I can't remember the title, which is a great episode. I just watched that recently. That episode is a great episode. Oh no! I remember that episode. Yep. Am I crooked? Yeah. Oh, the Mind's Eye. That was a good one. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like here's the magazine I was talking about that I get issues to. So, yeah, it was only like 4 issues a year. Yeah. It didn't really come out on time sometimes. I remember going to the bookstore and it wouldn't be there. And I'm like, what the heck? There's no internet back then, folks. So there's no way to look up what's going on. And you're just like, well, you just got to wait patiently. And you walk in. Oh, there it is. And it's finally there. And you grab it and buy it. But that's not the point. The point is how much it costs. Their magazines were pricey, if I remember correctly. I'm looking Yeah, it looks like $6 an issue. And this is 91, so you do the inflation. That's a pretty pricey magazine, because magazines were usually a couple dollars. So it was not cheap. But they gave you tons of, look at this information. Great pictures too. Very beautiful Marina Sirtis. Yeah. Whoops, trying to push that down. Sorry about that. There we go. Get my hands out of the way. That's the key. I saw a couple episodes I did, and my hands are just, and I'm like, oh my gosh, David, get your hands out of the way. People don't want to see your hands. They want to see the magazine. They're here to see a magazine perhaps they owned at one time or never seen, or maybe some people don't even know these existed. Who knows? Did I hold off for long enough? Yeah. This reminds me, I think it might have been, you know what? Because I just saw recently, there was an episode, I think it was what I was talking about earlier, the Yesterday's Enterprise. And Guinan gives Worf a drink, and it's prune juice, and Worf goes, a warrior's drink. I always thought that was funny. That stuck in my head, because I just saw that episode. He thought prune juice was a warrior's drink. That was funny. Oh, yeah. That was a good episode. I know I said it a lot, but it really was. I like the Klingon episodes because we don't know much about them. Think about it. The first time we saw a Klingon, a Klingon that looks like this with the ridges, was 1979, the motion picture. And guess what we got out of it? We didn't know anything. We just saw them. They talked in Klingon, and then they got killed. And you're like, that's all we get. We don't know anything about the Klingon still. But this Next Generation really fleshed out some backstory on the Klingons, and I loved it. Yeah. Looks like we're coming to the end. Wow, that was a great issue. I actually don't have that, I don't think, which is surprising. Oh, I guess you saw some official posters. How much are they? $6 plus postage. How much is postage? $2.50 it looks like. That's a good deal then. And you go to Intergalactic Trading Company. Look at all that fun stuff. Alright, we'll go back to the front again to see Mr. Spock, Leonard Nimoy himself. And Captain Picard. Don't forget he's on there too. Alright. That's it, everybody, for issue number 17 of Star Trek The Next Generation, the official magazine series. So do me a big favor today. Have a great day. I'll have a great day. And I'll catch you next time, alright? Okay. Bye-bye.